first requirement for you to be a broiler farmer is to get enough training. After you get training, or to get a mentor that you work with that is experienced, that will help you to work through the broiler production process. Then you need to consider market. Where are you going to market your product? Join groups like the Ukuziripi program. I said, join WhatsApp groups, social media. You create your own brand. You start to sell in the market long before you even produce. You must produce what the market demands. Production must be driven by demand. Not to start to produce first, you've got 1 million chickens, but you don't have a market to sell. That's when you start to think that broiler business is a bad business, but it's a very good business. You start by the prerequisites. Then you start to look at the structure, where you are going to keep your broilers. After you look at the structure, the personnel you are going to work with, the labor, then capital. Where are you going to get the capital to fund? Don't start with the numbers that you can't be able to feed. You must start with what you will be able to feed. Start small, start with where you are, grow bit by bit. As you grow, your market also expands because you get popular with time. Also, don't do shortcuts. The biggest challenge that affects the farmers is shortcuts. You end up seeing farmers feeding foreign substances. They feed fertilizers, some try to feed antiretroviral drugs, some try to feed pig concentrates. The taste of your broiler will not be good. You must produce an organic product. Like here, we only feed. We don't feed any foreign substances here. Our broilers don't die. We keep them very well because we have the necessary skills. The team that we work with here are well trained. We groom them. Some of the team that we actually have on this site are new guys. This is like this one, the batch that is behind me. This is a guy who is starting to do broilers. He has never done broilers before. This is the very first time, but we train him on site on how to do it, and he's doing it better because he's getting the requisite knowledge and skills. I try to mentor him, and when he's doing the next batch, he's better and he's well equipped. So with each time, these are the guys that will go to other new sites. If we want to open a new site, they'll go to a new site and be supervisors, then train others on how to do it. Like I said, the future is brighter for the broiler business because the demand is ever increasing with health concerns and the requirement as the population is also growing, the demand for broiler meat is increasing. It's a cheaper source of protein, and it's very easy for anyone to do. It's very easy to do. Farming broilers is the easiest source of income, if not the quickest source of income. That is official, and we already know. You have sources where you can come and learn how to do it with ease. Then you go and do your own broilers. You must not be afraid of paying bills or where to get money to pay bills. Don't be sunk in debt. You must come and learn how to do broilers. Go and do broilers because the future is brighter and the demand is ever increasing. I've never seen a person who grows broilers and they get rotten in the fowl run. They always get bought. They always, as long as it's an original product, it's an organic product, people will always want to buy the broilers. And the customers will always be there. You will find that in a location, 3, 4, 5 houses have got broilers, but all the broilers will be bought by different customers. Each person will have their own customers that will buy from them. The broiler business is the business to do. In the next 5 years, we wish to have a big piece of land where we will open a poultry school. People come and learn physically on the ground. They send their workers, we train them, but as well as on our own side, we also expect to grow and do numbers above at least 100,000 broilers, as well as other species that we keep. Like I told you, our target is to do at least 10,000 by next year. So that's our target, to grow, as well as expand on veterinary side, expand on the feed side in our business. That's what we expect to do in the next 5 years. The youth should join broiler farming because there are so many advantages to it. One, there's quicker money. You know, the youth these days, they want quick money. They want to have money there and there. They want to make money right there, which is why they end up getting into bad things like doing drugs, and they are idle. Most are living out of, are ending up getting into drugs because after spending time in school, they are idle at home. They are waiting for an employment opportunity to come through. But it's not necessary. You can just start doing broilers, even at school. Broilers, you can do them even if you end up with school.
Konapo Konapo, Ipapo Ipapo, Bazetian Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.